You know, it says both parties must be involved.
Yes.
We talk about commitment by both parties,
Yes,
husband
yes.
and wife. We must be committed to. When wife is committed and the husband is not committed, it could lead to divorce.
Yes.
And people without blaming the woman. Well, it's not the woman's fault. She has tried all she could. There are some men that really, I don't know how to. Let me not use it because I have respect for men. But some of them behave that you be so afraid. Why is this person behaving like that?
They're so insecure.
You don't. Your wife's success should be your success.
That's just it.
Those
are the basic things that cause problem. When I counsel women, you find out that they'll start telling me that because I'm succeeding in my business, in my job and this thing. My husband will start monitoring me. He doesn't give me freedom again. He starts talking to me anyhow and all those and all that. But they'll find out that they'll say before I've not gotten to this level, I still see his commitment, his love and everything. But since I started growing, he started changing and all that. Those traits are very common. It's not so. So men,
it's not so.
Please,
not so.
Don't feel insecure that your wife is becoming famous, or it is to your glory. Exactly. She's still bearing your name and all that.
Who is behind her? Is his husband.
Discuss your fears with her. Okay, and tease her with it so that she will also have it at the back of her mindset that this success too should not get into her head. And you don't blame the men most times because some women too,
when they start becoming successful now, they start becoming bossy. They now want to be the man of the house, of the family.
So
it's
we're trying to handle it in a holistic manner.
We must balance it. It's not so.
It's balancing.
When you also go lift you up, be humble.
Togetherness is a deliberate and intentional effort for the two of you to understand yourself. Mutual understanding, mutual respect, and mutual cooperation to make that marriage work. And always communicate. Always communicate. Yes. Don't always assume. This will flow, definitely. And like I said, it also takes spiritual maturity. Yeah. In-depth or spiritual maturity, which is the fear of God. That wisdom.
Together.
The book of Proverbs 1:7. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of God, or the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So if you always use that wisdom, not wisdom of the world, because there's so much fallacy, so much fake and bad ideologies that is coming out. They'll say use wisdom. Go and use wisdom to maltreat your husband. Go and use wisdom to boss your husband. Go and use your wisdom to try to, those wisdom that are not glorifying to God. They are not wise.
They are from the pit of hell.
They are from the pit of hell. So we must try as much as possible to use godly wisdom. The wisdom that anything you do, let it perpetuate coming together, building your home in love to the glory of God. That is what God intended with marriage, not the other way around.
Yes.
Not the other way around. The purpose of God for creating marriage is for communion, fellowshipping. When you're fellowshipping with somebody, it brings joy, it brings peace, it brings happiness, and it brings the presence of God. So if all these are not there, if it's devoid of all this, then who is in that marriage? It's Satan. Everything will go haywire. Everything will go chaos. Because the fellowshipping of God that is true, that brings peace, bring glory, bring unity, is not there anymore.
Because nothing will come out from Satan.
I pray with advice purpose. Try as much as possible, no matter what is your dispose, try and still hold hands to pray together. That unity.
Find that place together, live together.
Yes.
That's why I also say, watch each other's back.
Yes.
In a marriage,
yes.
Watch your wife back and what will stand for you so that when anything say you want yourself.
Yes.
And continue. Leave this idea of going to seek opinion for your friends, seek opinion for your father, seek opinion. Be the man of the house and not by treating your wife as a slave. Be the man of the house to love your wife. That is the instruction from God. You are meant to love your wife, not the opposite. Your wife's duty is to honor you, to respect you, to be submissive. But you are the man that will love the woman. And of course, when you love the woman, why would she not be submissive? Why would she not respect you?
Also,
so just look at it that way.
The trends have changed.
Spice up your marriage too.
Yes.
Spice your marriage for you to have
peace. Can take care of some domestic work. Say, okay, Wani, I want to help you today with some domestic work. Let me assist you to also clean, to do dishes, to also cook, or follow you to shopping. This is love and this is romance, and this brings bonding and togetherness. The men, African men, they always want to leave everything
for a woman. Before you know which woman you marry, you are even 10 years older.
The wife like of this dispensation, they are really on the high side. They're not our wife of those days. There are so many things they cannot stomach.
Yes.
So they even want the men to be more domesticated than men of those days. So, and if men of these days are not forthcoming, you see, that is why you find there's so many separation because of the trend. So men, please, it's cool, it's romantic to help your wife, to go to the market, to help her. Not that is your duty, but so is a bit of showing love, communion, and what will bring you together. So it doesn't make you less of a man as some mentality.
As a matter of fact,
it doesn't make you less of a man. So in some of these philosophies of life, when it gets to the head of men, to inside their head, and they begin to do things the other way around, we must not follow what evils are saying, the societal trends. Let us follow our Bible tenets.
Yes.
Don't say, I see you people. Sure, now you come to clean house. Hey, your wife don't give you poison.
Na lie.
You know, tell them no. I love my wife.
You now be rude.
Say I love my wife. I want my wife to be at peace with me. I want my wife to also see my effectiveness at home. Praise the Lord. It's not only when at night when you want to sleep with her, they start showing love. No, that is not love. When you see your wife taking a whole lot of hectic schedules of work, domestic chores in the house, help out. Pastor, you know, those little things will make your marriage ignite, and before you know it, the bond is there.
I don't even see it as help. You know why? If you clean your house, you cook food as a man, who owns the house? Let's ask. The house belongs to the man in the first place, because it's your wife that come to meet you and leave her father's name to answer your own. The house actually belongs to you. So what I'm trying to say, if I don't see it that is you are helping your wife, if you sweep your own house, you're not helping your wife.
Okay.
Because your wife actually was meant to be a helpmate to you, a helpmate to you. So don't look it that way. And if you don't look it that way, then you flow.
Yes, you flow.
Because by the time you wait for your wife to tell you, oh, honey, sweep house, this one, it will become insultive. So do that voluntarily. You're already a man. You went out together. For instance, I just come home. Two of you, I went out together. Immediately they enter and say, I'm famished, I want to eat. Where would you prepare that food? After I just go out, they come in.
Yes. Go to the kitchen, help her out, see the things that you can do.
You throw the woman off. If the time that talk will say, I don't blame you. Don't blame the enter. What you want to come and chop me now? You don't even need to ask that. You're just entering.
Yes.
You can follow her to the kitchen. What do you think you can just make fast?
To assist.
Honey,
what can I do to assist
we're both tired.
So quickly make this dish?
That is it. It will flow. Don't do anything in your house and say you're doing it for your wife. No. That is why if any of your friends visit you and say, now you they wash clothes, now you they do this. Say, what are you talking about? This is my house. And I decide what to do. I'm doing it.
And after all, she's my wife. I can assist her.
Yes, so, it is not all. They want to destroy your home. Don't listen to that. So as much as you can help your wife. Else your wife will become a dede by force. Yes. Because you have overworked her. She will become older than you. I start going to look again for sweet 16 and even destroy your home more and more. So help your wife. And two of you will last long.
Yes.
When you don't overburden
her,
two of you will love.
The mutual respect and tolerance.
Please, anything you do your house is for your own house. So you're not doing it for your wife. You own the house. We'll take a break now. Come back, enter question and answer session. Vivid View.
Say and do it. This is Vivid View.